So we talk about this team's offense being on a roll lately, hitting everything, score 7 runs, and you still lose 10-7 to the Red Sox. And then today, the last time the Blue Jays faced Masahiro Tanaka, the Jays absolutely lit him up, which was shocking because the Jays don't usually light up Tanaka. Well, today Tanaka absolutely ripped the Blue Jays a new one, and he went 7 innings, giving up only 3 hits and 15 strikeouts. Yeah, Tanaka had his way with the Blue Jays. The Jays weren't any good. Joe Biagini, he went 5 innings, giving up 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. He was okay. Had a rough first inning, but was able to settle down and, for the most part, give the Jays a good start. But the story in this game, the offense, was nowhere to be found. I mean, it's the inconsistency of this team all year. You look at players, look at this. Hernandez struck out 3 times. Donaldson 3 times. Bautista twice. Morales once. Saunders twice. Carrero once. Rafi Lopez twice. Goins twice. And Urania once. Those are strikeouts. How many hits did the Jays have? 4 in total. That's no good. 1 by Ezekiel Carrero, 1 by Goins, 1 by Urania, and 1 by Donaldson. That's it. And 3 of the 4 names I mentioned, bottom of the lineup guys. The Jays could not get anything going against Tanaka in this game whatsoever. Matt Dermody came out. He gave up a run in his third of an inning. So over his last couple innings, he's been giving up a couple runs. Danny Barnes came out and cleaned up the mess from Matt Dermody. Did his job 2/3 of an inning. No damage at all. Tom Kohler pitched an inning, walked the batter, struck out the side. He's been great. He's been fantastic. Tim Meza went a clean inning of work. Good to see him going. With a couple strikeouts as well. But we are just 2 games away from the end of this. Now, I don't know how the heck we did it. But we did it, we're at 160 games. And this year has been a roller coaster. It has been a tough season to make videos, as much as this team has been really rough to watch. And going through this year and going through everything, I mean, it's been tough at times. There's been times where it's been great when Steve Pearce hits 2 walk-off grand slams in a week. I mean, that was probably the cornerstone highlight of the season for us. That's it, though. The Jays really couldn't, they didn't win more than 5 games all season long. They did it twice, I think. They won 5 games. But they just couldn't get on a roll. And that's really all it was. The inconsistency of everybody. And with Joe Biagini taking the loss again and still not looking all that great, I think this, and we also heard today that the Cardinals are going to try and pursue Donaldson hard. But we also heard, the Jays aren't willing to part ways with Donaldson, and Atkins said, that we're not getting rid of Donaldson. It would be a stupid move. If only it would make us better for next year. Which, you're losing Donaldson. Not sure how he would make it better. But if they give you an absolutely gorgeous deal, I can't see why you don't take it. But it has to be absolutely gorgeous. It's not going to be like, well, that's a pretty good deal. No. Even that I would say no to, because Donaldson is that guy. Right? So, with that being said, guys, the season is just about over. Like I said, we are 2 games away from being done this season. I got a few questions for you. Number 1, what happens with Joe Biagini? Do you guys go into spring training having an open mind and kind of give him the chance to make the rotation, or do you go into the spring training in the off season with the mindset of a good, solid bullpen arm, like we know Joe Biagini is very good in that spot? My opinion, after what we've seen as a starter this year, I think you got to throw him in the bullpen. That's where he is his most dynamite. And hoping that Aaron Sanchez is healthy, and hoping the Jays sign a free agent pitcher, then hopefully they have roster spots filled up in that time. But I think Joe Biagini should be in that bullpen. I really do believe that he is a big, big piece to that bullpen that we really didn't have this season, because of a lot of the injuries, especially to Aaron Sanchez, and then trading Lariano and Jay Happ not being healthy for the longest time, right? So it was kind of rough season all around for that, but I don't feel Joe Biagini is ready to make that step to be a starter. Now, I don't know what his offseason plans are. I don't know what his spring training goals are. I mean, obviously it's to be in the rotation, but what are the Jays' expectations for him? That's what I want to know. With going forward, I understand Hernandez, he struck out with all 3 at-bats, and he did draw a walk, but he has had such a good string lately. I think you got to give this guy a legit chance to maybe not make the team, maybe not make a starter, but make the team, because I think he can do that next year. I really do believe he should be on this team next year, whether it be coming off the bench or as a starter. I think he's earned a right to at least get a really decent look. That's my opinion. Now, I understand everyone's all gung-ho about Hernandez. I am too. I really do like this kid. However, he has had 81 after today. 81 at-bats. That's not a lot. Tell me when he's had 100 at-bats, 200 at-bats. Then we'll talk. But overall, from what we've seen in these 81 at-bats, I've had to say that I'm very impressed with him. I really like what we've seen. We've seen some power. We've seen some clutch hitting. We've seen, he can hit for extra base hits too. He has 6 doubles in his 24 games. He has 20 RBIs in 24 games. He has 20 RBIs. He's been clutch. So that's where I'm saying you got to give this guy a legit chance. Maybe play left field, maybe play right field next year with Bautista going and Steve Pearce's health and consistency. You don't really know. So that's my opinion there. I want to know what you guys' expectations are for the offseason. What do you think the whole thing with Donaldson? We got the update today saying that the Cardinals were trying to pursue him hard in the winter. I don't know. I mean, we did see, I think it was at the All-Star break or something, at the trade deadline, like around there when we had a feeling we were like, oh, let's sell. Well, we heard that the Cardinals were interested, but apparently they're gonna now go hard at Josh Donaldson. Look, that's all rumors. The Jays are interested in, Alex Cobb. The Jays are interested in Yu Darvish. That's great. Interested means nothing. I'm interested in Mike Trout. I'm interested in Bryce Harper. It ain't happening. So, let's just keep it into perspective where we want this team to be next year. That's all we want to know. All right? I want to know what you guys want. Now, we know what this team can be when healthy. We've seen it. But what do you guys want this offseason to be? Do you want it to be let some old guys go, maybe trade a couple old guys for some younger players, kind of rebuild that young core? Or do you want to maybe not trade young guys, sign a couple free agents, some solid free agents, and go for it again next year? I mean, obviously, go for it again next year is obviously what everybody would say. But as a smart Blue Jay fan, what do you guys think? All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, hey, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of the game. What have you thought of Joe Biagini? Again, I got all the questions that I've asked you guys throughout the video. Answer them up down below. And we'll talk to you guys. It'll probably be tomorrow afternoon as the Jays look to get a win. Marcus Stroman versus Jaime Garcia. That is in Marcus Stroman's final start of the season. He's looking to end off his year on a very, very good note. All right, we are 2 games away from being done. That's it, people. All right, and we'll talk to you guys Leafs edition as well. That is tonight. Yeah, the Leafs are on tonight as they're taking on the Detroit Red Wings. That is the back-to-back. Tomorrow's video, I don't know if it'll be uploaded tomorrow. It might be uploaded Sunday. I'm not too sure about that as of yet, but I'll let you guys know probably later tonight. All right, so guys, Leafs, Red Wings at the Rico Coliseum. Leafs looking to stay on a roll, and it looks like their lineup, they're playing their NHL lineup, or at least very, very close to it, depending on who makes the team. It's going to be exciting, all right? So we'll talk to you guys then.